guys, welcome back to my channel, Epitome of Creativity. How are you doing all? And what's up fellas? Those of you who don't know me, I'm Aisha and I do book reviews, vlogs and much more awesome stuff is on its way. So what are you waiting for? Come on, subscribe my channel, press that bell icon. So guys, I ordered this book, Flight of the Falcon from Vanguard Books. It's written by Sajad Haider, the story of a fighter pilot. Sajad Haider was a fighter pilot. He fought the wars of 1965 and 1971. He was, in Pakistan Air Force. So let's just open it. It's quite big, bulky. There are also pictures. See? Okay, I'll read you the, flap of this book. I'll read you the flap page of this book. So let's do this. Flight of the Falcon is about the spectacular episodes, trials, and tribulations I had to face during my 28 years in the Pakistan Air Force. There is more in my story as it traverses through Pakistan's misfortunes soon after the death of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. It begins with my encounter with the father of the nation, his unceremonious death, followed by the murder of his legacy of unity. Ayub Khan's midnight coup was a violation of the role the Quaid-e-Azam had bequeathed on the armed forces, the domino effect of dictatorial rule by unprofessional generals with unflattering soldiering history and self-seeking corrupt politicians has finally brought Pakistan to its knees. No lessons were learned and history keeps punishing us. What a legacy for our children to inherit, for which the nation continues to pay a price. What will it take to change our course? Every year, the 1965 war is celebrated remorselessly to keep under wraps the failures of our leadership at the time. I feel cheated and enraged at the loss of the many gallant men who were martyred believing they were fighting for a sacred cause. The 1971 war was a corollary to the 1965 war, and the Kargil conflict followed in the same vein. Shallow personal interests were projected as national interests by dictators. All these wars and conflicts proved to be catastrophic for the economy and security of Pakistan. Were these conflicts avoidable? If not, why were they not planned and directed with professional dexterity? Why were no lessons learned from each disaster? Such questions have hardly been addressed candidly, from fear of retribution by the powers that be. Unfortunately, the armed forces have become punching bags for all the ills of the country. These are deceptive tactics to deflect our top leadership's failures and corruption. The combat crews from the army, navy, and especially the Pakistan Air Force have always fought with indomitable courage and sacrificed their lives to save what was and is left of Pakistan. They continue to perform their duty to the nation every minute of the day and night as you and I go about our daily lives. Okay, let's continue on the back side. Who pushed us into the devastation of wars and what was the outcome is a moot point and will be the focus of my book. It is time that the history of our wars is rewritten and the truth is told. The lessons need to be brought out for Pakistan's survival. I feel it should be my legacy to leave behind a detailed account of not just the battles in which I fought, but the circumstances which led to these senseless conflicts and the leaders responsible perpetrating them. In the end, the truth shall prevail. This is the author, Syed Sajad Haider. Syed Sajad Haider is a decorated fighter pilot, recipient of the Gallantry Award of Sitara-e-Jurrat, equivalent of the Distinguished Flying Cross, and a veteran of the 1965 and 1971 air wars with India. In the 1965 war, he was in command of the number 19th Squadron, which blunted the Indian attack across the Wagah border on the 6th of September, saving Lahore. The author also led the destructive lightning strike against Pathankot, I guess, The same afternoon, depicted on the book cover in a painting by group captain S.M.H. Hussaini, is talking about this one. In 1971, he was the commander of the PAF's biggest tactical fighter wing at Sargodha. He attended the Joint Services Staff College at Latamir, England, and the National Defence College in Rawalpindi. He holds a master's degree in strategy and international affairs. In 1979, his career in the Pakistan Air Force came to an abrupt end when he stood up to Ziaul Haq for brutalizing the dissenting voices and reneging on his promise to hold elections. The author went on to become a successful businessman and currently resides in Islamabad. This is his website. You can visit this. I can put the link in the description below. Okay. Let's just flip through the book, okay? First, just Squadron PF. Seems like an awesome chapter, this one. Coming of age, the Falcons in action. Love this caption. Check this out. Actually, it was like that first time in world aviation history, 16 aircraft flew. They performed in front of King Zahir Shah. He was a chief guest, and they made a world record of 16 fighter jets doing aerobatics. Sir Sajad Haider was also the part of aerobatics team at that time, and it's written that the author is flying number 3 position here. Okay. This is a picture when PF was attacking against Indian air bases on 7th of September. He has given a lot of pictures during his career and afterwards of his life. This is the author. Okay, let's just move to the author's note. Okay, this is the table of contents. He's also given the abbreviations so for the people who are civilians can understand this. In author's note, he states that I just like this line so much. They say those who do not learn from history are condemned to repeat it. In Pakistan, I can safely say that history has been murdered by those who have come to power. Well, I guess part of it is truth. It's quite a long book. I'll be giving a review of it soon after reading it. I hope to complete it soon. And I'll be posting that video soon after completing this size book. If you want this book, you can order it on Vanguard Books. Their outlets are in Lahore, Karachi, Islamabad, and Pakistan. Or you can either order online. They have a facility of providing books all over the worldwide. It's available worldwide on online platform. And well, what's more?
मुझे तू आज़मा जहान से जहां मेरी उड़ान को नहीं कोई गुमा निगाह ख्वाब की जुनू है बेपना है सर किए कहीं ये पर्वत आसमां मेरे हिसार में है इश्क दायरा मेरा ये जोश दे सदा दुआओं से मिला ये जोश वल्वला, कभी न होगा कम, खुदा से है मिला। यही तो प्यार है, यही पे मन लगा, मैं रोशनी से जा मिला। मैं उड़ा उड़ा मैं उड़ा। उठता है धुआं दिल से आतिश की तरह, मैं राही हवाओं का बादल की तरह। खाई है कसम लगा दूंगा दम, ये दुश्मन को है